Hey everybody, how's it going? I want to talk about an experience I had talking with someone who was homeless, and this is a number of years ago. I had been working at the Milwaukee Public Museum, and years ago they had an atrium where homeless people would come in, sit, stay warm if it was winter, and also charge their cell phones. And so I would take my lunch there every day and I'd chit chat with a few people, and I got to know this one guy pretty well. And I said, "How did you end up homeless?" He said, "Oh, I used to have it all. I had a home and a long term job and this and that. And I got divorced and I walked away from it all. I gave my wife the house and all the money and this and that. And I was just done." He said, "I was done following all the rules." And I said, "All right." And so I said, "Do you stay at a shelter?" He said, "No, they have rules there too." And he went on to say, when it comes to all of my needs, I can get them met. I can go to get food from various food banks. I have a pillow in my suitcase so I can sleep wherever, but I have no more rules to follow, and that's the way I like it. And then one day he was robbed of his suitcase and he had to start over. And then he said, "I can go to a shelter and get clothes and get things replaced." So I said, "Holy cow, that's I couldn't wrap my head around it." So when it comes to homeless, and I've been in this situation before, well, I will help people because I feel guilty because maybe I have a couple of bucks and I can do good for someone else. But I want to let you know from my experience in talking with that individual, they know how to get around. There's plenty of places in society they can go for help. And a lot of times they just don't want to follow the rules. And it's not even that mental illness has set in or they're dealing with drugs and drug and alcohol addiction. Sometimes people just want to take a break from this world and do their own thing. So I'm not saying to forego helping others, but sometimes that's just the way people want to live. So, anyways, that's all I've got. That's my 2 cents, and I will be back.